Hey everybody, this is jokerspice, bringing a little spice to your life. Last time, we became a big boy. And this time, we're gonna go on and do big boy things. We just got into this brand new world. I mean, it's still Hyrule, but as you can see, things are a little worse for wear. And, we gotta start over, basically. Something that I didn't do last time, but I think we ought to do, is talk to one of our only friends. Let's talk to Saria and see what's going on. Excuse me. You want to talk to Saria, right? Of course we do. J-Spice, this is Saria. Can you hear me? Great, you're safe. I knew I would hear from you again. I'm in the forest temple. The forest spirits were calling for help, so I went to check it out. But it's full of evil monsters. Help me, J-Spice. We will not talk to her again, because she'll say the same thing. That's no good at all. We definitely need to help her out. But we can't get into the forest temple right now, so the only thing we'll have to do, or we can do, is go to Kakariko Village. That's it. That's all we can do for now. That's what Sheik told us to do. Other than Hyrule Castletown, Kakariko Village doesn't seem to be too affected, but as you can see with these two jokers, some of the residents of Castletown did make it out and have moved here. Actually, just to give you a little bit of an example, the beggars here. The magic shop is right there, and the bazaar is right there. I believe they still sell, like, the exact same things. So, yeah, it's literally with just a change of location. So, don't worry if you're really itching to buy, like, bugs or something. You don't have any problem buying them here. That, building finally got fixed. Don't really have any reason to be going in there right now, but, you know, it's good to know that it's there. Hey, it's Anju! Oh, I actually forgot if her name is Anju in this game. It's Anju, though. Hey, what's up? What's going on, girl? I bred a new type of miniature cuckoo! I call it a pocket cuckoo! I don't get goosebumps from this, baby! Cuckoos are very good at getting lazy. Late risers out of bed. Haven't you heard of them before? It makes them very happy to crow. Cuckoo! Especially when it comes to a very heavy sleeper. However, my cuckoo's not entirely happy right now. You look like you're good at handling cuckoos. Thank you, but how did you know that? Here, take this egg. After the cuckoo hatches, bring it to me after a while, and I'll check out its mood. What do you think? Will you try? Yeah, why not? We got a pocket egg. It's very similar to the other egg that we got. Yeah. There's nothing to it, really. We just, have an egg. If you want to hatch the egg, you can just play the Sun Song, which we'll be doing after we exit this door, just so that we can not have to start at the beginning. I haven't been in here before. This is, I don't know, inside the windmill, I guess? Even Link doesn't seem to know. You can actually get this piece of heart right now, by doing a little sequence breaking. Yeah, I'll even show you. You can, get on top of this, and then you can wait for the thing to come, and then you can... Oh, I didn't do it right. Oh, didn't do it right again. Oh, is it... Maybe it's on top of here. I'm not gonna get the piece of heart. I'm gonna get it the legit way, which is actually later in this episode, so it's not, like, a big deal. But, I think maybe... you could... Oh, okay. I know you can. You can sequence break it. I've done it before, but not much of a point. We can just do it right away. This guy. Grrr! I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. Grrr! It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up. What did you do? Ocarina kid? We didn't meet you before, though. So, I don't know what you're talking about. I have an ocarina. What? You got an ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time, 7 years ago. Back then a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. I'll never forget this song. The Song of Storms. So, in order to access hidden grottos all over Hyrule, you'll either need to put a bomb on the location, or you'll need to do this Song of Storms. Oh no! A storm again! You played the Ocarina again, didn't you? So I guess we were the Ocarina kid. I don't know, that seems strange. Seems like it's in like reverse order or something. But we learned a song! That actually makes for all the songs. We've learned all the songs. Sorry, all the regular, normal songs. There's still a whole other row of songs that we've got to learn though. But yeah, we've learned all these regular gray songs. So that's great. Speaking of great, let's go to the graveyard. The heart-pounding graveyard grave-digging tour are cancelled until a new gravekeeper is found. Oh, what happened to the last gravekeeper? Oh, I guess that's what happened. If you're not totally observant, that's okay. This is a new grave. It wasn't here the last time we were here. This also wasn't here last time. As you can probably imagine, this is what happens when you put a magic bean in the ground. It turns into this weird floaty plant. As you can see, the soil patch is also gone, so you can no longer put bugs in there or plant magical beans, which wouldn't have been possible anyways. Planting a magical bean usually gets you to something like this, a piece of heart. With that, we have now 10 hearts. That's awesome. We've filled out the whole row. So that's good. That's awesome. Let's see. I believe... So all the... You could actually pull these graves, just like we learned at Lake Hylia. There's this grave right here that you can pull out. And as you can see, there's a hole. Just like at Lake Hylia. Going in here leads us to this treasure chest. And there's a bombable wall here, and behind it, we get access to a fairy fountain. So if you're ever in Kakariko Village and you just want a couple fairies real quickly, you don't gotta buy them, you don't gotta go anywhere special, you can just go right there. So that's good to know. I'm not really remembering if you have to do this as Child Link. You might have to. But I believe one of these has a hole in it. But it's actually like an unmarked grave. There we go, this one. So if you go in here, there's actually a re-dead here. Let's kill it. Dead. Nothing really seems to happen though when we kill it. Maybe we were supposed to play the Sun Song. Playing the Sun Song here will unlock a treasure chest. And opening said treasure chest will get you a piece of heart. I think I could have gotten this piece of heart when we were a kid, but I don't think it's that much of an issue. So that goes for this one. But what happens when we pull Dompe's tombstone? There's also a hole there. Young man, aren't you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. So we got a little bit of a foot race. Or rather, it's more like a time trial. All we gotta do is follow Dompe's spirit. You can definitely a spirit since he's holding a lantern, just like those pose. Not to mention the super obvious halo that he has. He drops fire to kind of show where he's gone. But as demonstrated like that, if you walk into his flames, they'll burn you. This is not a randomly procedural generated race thing. If you just follow, he goes the same exact way every single time. So I could do something like this and meet him again. It's not a big issue. Something that I just recently learned is that even though he goes left here, this is actually a circle. So you could just go around like this. Here's the end of the race. Once you complete it, let's see what happens. The time of this race was 1:05. Young man, you are very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it will help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. Awesome. So we get something called a hook shot. If you've played any other Zelda game, or Smash Bros, or Link's Awakening, or not Link's Awakening, Link to the Past, you know what the hook shot is. It's a spring-loaded chain that can cast out to hook things. You can use it to drag distant items towards you, or you can use it to pull yourself towards something. Awesome. So you aim it kind of the same way you would aim the slingshot or the boomerang. It's like the boomerang. It can pick up items similar to what you were able to before. However, unlike the boomerang, when you use it on, for example, this treasure chest, it makes you go right towards it, which is pretty awesome. Generally, you can hook onto things that look like targets or to things that are made out of wood, but not everything is like, you can't hook to everything. What the heck is this? Hey, isn't that the same design that's on the Door of Time? It is. Since we can't leave this room, we will play the Song of Time. You think the Song of Time would have something more to do with time, but all it really does is just move these blocks. Whenever you see these blocks that have that symbol on them, they pretty much all look exactly like that. You can just use the Song of Time to remove it. Going through Dompe's grave, weirdly enough, made us go into the windmill, so I didn't really need to go in there the first time, but I just wanted to show you that just in case. And with that, we've got a piece of heart, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. So Dompe did say that if we come back to his grave, that he'd give us something cool. This is a little bit difficult to do at this point because we don't have all the equipment that you'd probably want. But you can get that second reward right now if you're really good at the race. Like I said, it's the same path every time, so instead of following Dompe, if you just roll a lot and just kind of go the path while avoiding the fire, you should be able to complete this. Essentially, you need to complete this race in under 1 minute. 59 seconds at the maximum. Rolling does make you go slightly faster, but if you are at this point in the game like I am, and you get hit by the fire even one time, you'll pretty much have to restart the race. Oh, alright, well, I think I'm gonna have to restart the race. That sucks. There is a very, very tiny margin of error when doing this foot race the way I'm doing it right now. I might be able to squeeze it in, but... oh, maybe I am good. Definitely got here a lot earlier last time. Rolling doesn't look like it's that fast, but it's a lot faster than you can give it credit here. We've already, actually, we beat the race, but we were earlier by 8 seconds, so yeah, rolling is definitely better. Alright. The time of this race was 58 seconds. I don't remember the voice I gave him. My bad. You're back, young man. And then if you do it under 1 minute, we get a piece of heart. So, that's awesome. A third piece of heart. That's almost all the stuff that I wanted to do in Kakariko Village. There's just one more thing I'd like to do. Pretty easy. All you gotta do is take out your pocket cuckoo. And, we're gonna do what we said I was gonna do before. I forgot to do it, but that's okay. It kind of works out, to be honest. We're gonna play the Sun Song a couple times and get this egg hatching. It will hatch the next time that it's dawn, regardless of how much in-game time actually passed. Our egg is now a cuckoo. And although you would think that you would just bring it back to Andrew, instead, we are going to wake up someone who is notorious for being extremely lazy. Talon! I know. Spaghetti. Sorry to make you laugh. Let's wake this guy up. Oh, what in a tarnation! Get a person to get a little shirt tied around here. Ingo took over the Lon Ranch, and they call it Ingo Ranch nowadays. I was kicked out of there, and look at me now. My girl, Amarlon, still works at the ranch. I'm not worried about her. Oh, well, that's too bad. Mario got kicked out of his ranch. Looks like Luigi took over. But, now that we've woken up that cuckoo, I think we should go see Anju. Give her back the cuckoo. Hey, girl. Here you go. Oh, your cuckoo looks pretty happy. He must have wakened an extremely lazy guy. You're a good cuckoo keeper. I'll give you a rare, valuable cuckoo if you're interested. Its name is Kojiro, and it is used to be my brother's cuckoo. Its blue body is quite charming. It's so cute. Since my brother is gone, it's strange, but Kojiro has stopped crowing. Do you want to keep Kojiro? Yes, we do. We get a blue cuckoo instead. And it does not crow when we take it out, unfortunately. Oh well. And with that, I think we should get out of Kakariko Village. We got a new skill. In fact, I would say we got a couple new skills. And we now have access to more things because we have this thing that can stick to wood. Oh, not a good example. Bad example. Alright, never mind. I guess that's not made out of wood. Nope. That's okay. That is fine. We're back in Hyrule Field and we're gonna go to the Forest Temple. Yeah, exactly. Having the hook shot, you know, going to a forest made of wood should be pretty easy to figure out what to do. The Forest Temple, we actually already know where it is. It's in the Sacred Forest Meadow. It's where we met Saria after we left and got her song, the Saria song, the theme of the Lost Woods. So it's not too far away from here, so we might as well just go ahead and walk. Besides, there's actually quite a few things we can do in Kokiri Forest. I was going to say Kokoriko. The Kokiri Forest, especially since we put all those magic beans in there. So let's see what those magic beans have to offer. Very curious to see how the forest has changed after 7 years. Saria seems to be doing the same, considering all Kokiri don't age. Like, none of them age. Sorry about that, my dogs are barking, and holy cow, that is that's a big plant. Oh my god. So yeah, this guy is like 8 times bigger. Holy crap. But still just as weak. Still drops Deku Sticks, even though we can't use them anymore, which is kind of interesting. Deku Scrubs and Deku Baba seem to have moved in. Actually, that's a mad scrub now that I think about it. You can use the hook shot to kill enemies sometimes, so that's good to know. But yeah, all the Kokiri are they gone? Where did they go? Oh, I think this is serious. Oh, no, no. There we go. What's going on? What's going on here?
Why is that fairy following you around? You're not one of us.
Yeah, so all the kids of the Kokiri forest are still kids, yet for some reason, we've grown up into a man. Very peculiar. But there's nothing much we can do here. The tree's still dead, so there's no point in going over there. Yeah, so this is one of the new plants, I guess. It's gonna lead us somewhere. It's kind of nice. Lets us see our home in a different light. This is kind of long-winded. This is not one of my favorite places to put the magic beans, but when you put the magic beans, it leads you to this little... I missed it. I'm not going back on there. There's a little treasure trove right over there with like 25 rupees. It's not the most helpful one. I would probably say it's the least helpful one since all it gives you is rupees. I mean, depending on how much you bought that magic bean for, you've basically lost money on it. But we'll just pretend that it was the first magic bean that we bought. Make us feel better. But yeah, let's just go right into the Kokiri forest. We'll have to rely... Oh, it's daytime now. So, come over here. Speak to this guy. Hey, what's going on, dude? No response, he's sleeping. Huh. Use this chicken on this guy.
Kojiro, why? Normally only a nice guy like me can tame you. Which means... You must be a nice guy! Must be! You must be! Please, Mr. Nice Guy, please! Deliver this stuff to the old hag in the potion shop at Kakariko Village. This will disappear if you take too long, so you gotta hurry.
Alright, fine, I guess. I wasn't exactly planning on doing this right now, but whatever, we'll do it. So we have 3 real minutes to do this. You cannot, well, we'll just have to do it by foot. There isn't really any other methods. But this is a pretty nice one, actually. It's a bit of a shortcut out of the Kokiri Forest to Hyrule Field without going back into Kokiri Forest. So that actually saved us a little bit of time. Not that we really need all that much time. But the week back to Kokiri Forest, or to Kakariko Village rather, is not that interesting. So I will meet you in Kakariko Village. Alright, I am here. Once you get to Kakariko Village, you can go ahead and play the Sun Song if it's nighttime, to make sure it's daytime. Again, make sure you do it when you're near the entrance so that you don't get warped all the way back there, or do it near an exit near the destination we're going. But we need to go to the hag behind the magic shop. So, going through here, there's actually a doorway that you can go through on the side. You're not able to go through this way when you're a kid, but as an adult, since that building's in use, you can go here really easily. We were here last time collecting cuckoos, but we never actually entered this building. Upon entering it, we are in a very interesting potion shop.
What mysterious smell! You must have something.
Yes, we do. Let's give her the magic mushroom.
That bum! He had to go into the forest. I see. Hey, give it to me now.
Sure, we don't need it.
If you see that fool, give this to him. It is the strongest medicine I have ever produced. However, this potion will not work on a monster.
You received an odd potion. You don't know what's going on between the lady and that guy, but take it to the Lost Woods. They say that there is no medicine that can cure a fool. I guess that's true. She seems to be petting a very cute little, almost looking like a baby tiger. This is a very nasty woman. I'm sorry, I don't mean to body shame, but holy crap. Actually, when we speak to her again... Ultimate potion, how about 100 rupees? Let's buy it. And this is how you get blue potion. So, I haven't really explained it, I guess, but there are 3 different kinds of potions that you can get in this game. There's the red potion that restores hearts. I think I might have explained that one when we saw it in Goron City. But there's a green potion, and that restores your magic. I believe that the red potion only restores 6 or 8 hearts, but the blue potion not only restores hearts, and I believe it restores all your hearts, but it also restores all your magic as well. Definitely worth the 100 rupees. The thing is that unlike the fairy though, it will not revive you from the dead, so make sure you use it before you end up dead. I don't particularly find that the potions are super helpful. I kind of bought it just to demonstrate it because I had the money. But yeah. Anyways, I'm going to meet you back in the Lost Woods. And I'm back. Okay, so I realized that I am not in the Lost Woods, but I figured this is actually a really good opportunity to show you another shortcut that we have created for us. And I actually could have used this last time as well instead of going through Hyrule Fields. Oops, that's not the way. But this is one of the magic beans that we planted. This is one of the most useful magic beans, although not giving us any heart pieces. It does let us go on top of here. Oh. Well, that's embarrassing. I wanted to show what was up on top of there. Although, you know what? I might be getting a little too sidetracked. I think, actually, now that I remember, if you blow up that big rock, the only thing that's there is another fairy fountain. But it's not particularly useful for us, so it's fine. But the reason why this is useful is because it helps us cut a lot of the travel distance that you'd have to go in this river. You can go straight here. And if you recall, there is a shortcut to the Lost Woods right next to the Zora entrance, which is extremely useful for us because we can go right into the forest like this. Awesome. So, it looks like Meadow is here.
What are you? Though you wear Kokirish clothing, you can't fool me. I promised Syria I would never let anyone go through here.
But what if we were her friend?
That melody. Syria plays that song all the time. Do you know Syria? That song. Syria taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him.
Him? Definitely doesn't recognize us, which makes sense considering he's probably never even seen a regular person before.
When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him.
Anyways, since we're here, we might as well give that potion to that guy. Says it won't work on a monster, though. That seems kind of ominous. I wonder if he's turned into a monster. Oh! It's hideous! Oh my goodness! Oh, that's not a monster? It's just a little girl? My bad.
That guy isn't here anymore. Anybody who comes into the forest will be lost. Everybody will become a Stalfos. Everybody, Stalfos. So, he's not here anymore. Only a saw is left, hee. That medicine is made out of forest mushrooms. Give it back.
I guess so. She gives us the poacher's saw.
Are you gonna be too?
So, allegedly... Oh, what does Navi have to say? I wonder what's going on in the forest right now. I'm worried. Yes, we're literally here in the forest, Navi. So, children that get lost in the Lost Woods become Stal children. And adults that get lost in the Lost Woods become, Stalfos. So I guess maybe one day we'll see a Stalfos. And maybe one day that Stalfos will be, that poor man. I believe it has to be nighttime, but when it is, this one takes you to, well, it's not very exciting, but just a golden Skulltula. I don't think there's anything else up here, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's too bad. Oh well, not much we can do about that. There we go. Not all of the magic beans lead to somewhere that's super interesting, but that's no problem. Here we go, we're almost at the Sacred Forest Meadow. If there's only mad scrubs like last time, then we're not gonna have any issues. From here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you could sneak up on some enemies. So this is really important to know because if you didn't hear that breathing, there are some new enemies here and they will shred you a new one if you aren't using your L targeting properly. I would also suggest bombs too. They can be helpful here. We don't know what to do with the poacher saw for now, so we'll just leave it. But you would be feeling rumbling right now if we had the rumble on. But if we, let's try the Song of Storms. Nope. Alright, so let's put a bomb here instead. There we go. There's a hole here. Very, whoa. What is this, Metal Mario skull? Like, very interesting. But here, we've got a couple Wolfos to deal with. Again, hitting the tail will instantly kill them. The Master Sword actually has double the attack power as the Kokiri Sword, so it's definitely a lot stronger. Which means we're a lot stronger, which is pretty nice. So yeah, one sword attack is the same as one jump slash from the Kokiri Sword, so that's good to know. And we get 50 rupees, so that's not so bad. At least we got the wallet to hold it. Alright, so, L targeting. That creature is a moblin. If that creature spots you, you pretty much have no chance on a head-to-head combat. One stick of the hook shot though will do him in, so that's always good. You got a map on the corner of the screen, so make sure you use it. You can use bombs to kill it, but if you don't aim it right, then you're not going to kill anything. Trying to use your sword to kill this thing is going to be a bad time, because as soon as it sees you, it will stab you, and it'll stab you right into this wall. And as long as he sees you, he'll just keep doing it over and over and over again. These things definitely look powerful. Wouldn't want to fight this thing. Especially, you know, it's funny to think about like how moblins are so different in every game. Like the Breath of the Wild moblins and these moblins look nothing alike. It's very interesting that they're the same enemy. Let's kill this guy real quick. Boom, awesome. There we go. Ooh, there's a golden Skulltula around here. There it is. Hookshot is so nice. You can just get the golden Skulltula real quickly. How many do we have now? Like 35 of them? That's right. Awesome. We're almost at our next reward already. So, definitely would not climb that right away. Make sure there's nothing there. Because what happens is that if you keep climbing this, and when you get knocked into the water and the moblin sends you, if you go right back to the edge, because it's automatically grabbing, like, you can just get into this cycle where you just keep getting hit. if you ever need a fairy, there's also a fairy fountain right in here. So yeah. Here we have a much bigger moblin. There's no sneaking around this guy. We're just gonna have to approach. This guy will always strike where you are, so you want to snake your way through. Once you get behind him, he's too stupid to turn around, or his weapon is too heavy, and you could just go ahead and attack him. This guy takes 3 regular hits, and he always drops either 15 or 20 rupees, so it's not too bad to make money off of. But with that, we've already gone back to the Sacred Forest Meadow. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come here again, play the Minuet of Forest. You have learnt the Minuet of Forest. Jokersspice, I'll see you again. Well, that's pretty helpful. So just like what Sheik said, playing the Minuet of Forest will always warp you to this specific pedestal, which is actually really awesome. That means from anywhere in Hyrule we can get here instantly, and since the forest is connected to both Goron City and to Zora's domain, and since Zora River is close to Kakariko Village and Castletown, this is a really excellent warp. If you go to this corner right here and play the Sun Song, I believe something happens here. Yeah, there's a hole here. That's right. I think I said the Sun Song instead of the Song of Storms. But there is a couple business scrubs down here. Let's see what they want. A green potion for 40 rupees is actually not so bad. A shop right in front of the temple. That's pretty nice. And alright, you win a red potion. So again, this is actually pretty good. I mean, maybe those are kind of expensive, but I don't know. You don't really use money for too much in this game. But I think that calls, that's it for the day. Next time, we are going into the Forest Temple, straight up. No dilly-dallying, no faffing around, no extra side quests. That's what we're doing next time. I'll see you guys later.